me again, day 3 of ACTF 2012 National Festival in Washington D.C. Whoop whoop. You know me. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Abby, Region 3.
Yeah.
I'm Angela, Region 7.
I'm Julia, Region 6.
Yes, and these are all drama churches. We rock. We go hard. We've been together for the past 3 days? Three
I
days.
don't even know.
It feels like a year.
Yeah, it
1
feels
year
like I've
and
known you
3
guys for
days.
6 months, 11 years. But anyways, what did we do today? We started around...
With the museum.
Yes, we went to the museum and we saw Titanic and all the newspapers from the...
And then we went to Woolly Mammoth.
We did.
Oh, yeah.
And we took
that
a
was
tour
today.
of Woolly Mammoth. That was this morning.
I
That was
can't
the
believe
same
that was
day.
today.
I know.
Whoa.
And we talked with the dramaturgs there and
Miriam
and
Ronnie?
Westfield and Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Yes.
Ronnie.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ronnie and Miriam at Woolly Mammoth.
And we discussed the role of the dramaturg
Right.
evolving.
We talked about the role of the dramaturg evolving. We talked about audience and like
Engagement, which I'm
and
interested
cultivating an
in,
audience.
We actually had a really good discussion, like with a lot of
did.
different questions and viewpoints. And
Yeah, it was really cool. What did we do after that?
Did we go to...
What's a
We
lot?
went to lunch for three minutes.
Oh yeah,
So
that's actually the longest lunch we've had.
And then we went to the Play Slam.
Yeah,
3 minutes for lunch.
the place line was
The
really
place
cool.
where we saw
Yeah,
72 plays.
like it was really
5
a
minutes
slam.
It was really fast.
Yeah,
Really fast.
but there were really some my favorite line. Here we go. Decomposing.
Yes.
That it tickled my
My
fancy.
favorite was
The
the...
pears. I
Yeah,
thought that was
it's
so
like-
cute.
Paris was really cute. I like this. What were the snacks? What are
Spats.
the spats?
Spats.
Spats is my
The
favorite.
microcosm of a
Yes.
or whatever he
See,
called
I
it.
want to see the whole play of that because I wasn't convinced of the microcosm
Yeah.
100%. But we only saw half of the show.
So half of a
I
10
really
minute.
like that one.
Is a lot for a little bit. Then after that, we went to the family theater.
Yeah,
And we
I didn't. I sat on a couch.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right, we had our
That's because
protocol.
we had to have a protocol.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
We got
So we
feedback. 3 of us did contemporary dramaturgy projects. And we got feedback from Adrian
Adrian
Alice Hansel from the studio theater. And she, at least for me, and I think Wendy, gushed over our projects and told us we were great. So that was fun.
Of course.
I mean, we wouldn't be here if we weren't great, right? Yeah, so that was super, super helpful and just awesome because no one knows what dramaturgy is enough to tell us, at least at my school, to tell me whether or not I'm doing a good job. So that was really nice to hear. And then we saw that play. And I don't know, do you want to talk about your protocol?
Yeah.
Oh, we mostly talked about dramaturgy in relation to scholarly research.
Awesome.
Interesting.
So, yeah, for me.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then us poor Shakespeare people, kind of out of the loop. You know.
It's so funny because I usually do classical stuff, so it's so funny to me that I'm
Now you're being.
that I'm this contemporary dramaturg.
Yeah, say hi.
Hi, this is Heather. This is our fearless leader.
She's our dramaturg mommy.
Yeah.
A drama mommy.
Drama
Drama
mommy.
mommy.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
let's play drama mommy.
what was
We
it?
We went
listened
to
to
dinner.
the Muskox play.
Oh, the white or the muskox, where
What I meant.
she had sex with the muskox.
I missed
There was
the
also
sex.
her dad. It was
Yeah.
her dad
I
and
missed
the
that.
Muskox.
Yeah.
I'm really sad that
You
I didn't
are
get to see
sad.
any of that.
Yeah, had sex with a
Oh.
muskox. It was kind of set up like
Live
a memory play, like kind of
Yeah.
Vogel writing, but I
Yeah.
think some things. It was just
I could see it
that
having
moment was
been
out
really
of
great,
out of place.
But yeah.
But then after that,
We went to dinner.
we raced here.
We had an actual dinner. We
Yeah.
sat
Sit
and
down
ate.
We sat
and
down
talk
and
about
ate.
theater.
It was
And didn't have
So-
the scarf.
We ate all of our food. That was really good.
Yeah.
Because
The
usually we
whole
buy
dinner.
food and then we have to get rid of it.
Yeah,
In 2
it's like I
seconds.
just okay.
Because they're like, okay, you have 3 minutes, go.
It was Teaism, which is a really fantastic restaurant.
It is really like that.
And then the grand finale. We cabbed. We got lazy and cabbed all the way to the what was that
the
theater called?
Shakespeare
Shakespeare
Company.
Theater Company.
What was the theater? The something
Harmon?
Harmon. I have a picture of it. I'll have to tweet
here.
that later.
What does it
It's not
say?
on there. I looked forever.
It was the Shakespeare
Right
Theater
here.
at Harmon
That's a-
Center.
Yeah, it was the Shakespeare Theater Company at Harmon
Yeah.
Center, and they did,
Yeah.
believe it or not,
Good stuff.
Strange Interlude by Eugene O'Neill. It
It was so long?
Because
It was
nothing
long as
ends
hell,
a
and it
really
was cut.
long day better than a 4-hour Eugene O'Neill play.
I was so
Yeah.
sleepy.
Exactly.
You know, you don't have to think too hard about it. It's Eugene
It was a good
O'Neill.
Yeah, you know, it's
play.
just
pretty
Eugene
much
O'Neill.
fluff. It's not much. It's, you know,
It was a
song
good
and
play.
dance and happy
That's like saying, let's
feelings.
watch Tennessee Williams and not have to think.
How many intermissions?
There were
Two
2
breaks.
intermissions,
Two
which is
breaks.
fantastic. When those
Yeah.
intermissions,
Yeah.
those actors went through a huge,
Yeah, it was
I mean,
huge.
age change.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't even
They
do that in
must
30
be,
minutes.
like, that was my first comment after shows. They must be exhausted right now.
That's
Yeah.
true.
They
It's-
lived-
it's-
They lived an entire lifetime in 4
They did.
hours.
They
Yeah.
did. It's
It
true.
was crazy.
And what's crazy, that's usually a 6-hour show, so this was cut. You know, there was actually an entry in the thingy, and the program thingy.
thing.
It was,
This
there was
thing.
one, yeah, that thing. A person, like, got up, went home, changed clothes into night clothes, and then came back to finish it. It was hilarious.
I
So
have to admit, I was thinking about PJs after
I
like
was
the
like,
first
you know,
hour.
if I had my pillow
That'd be
right
really
now.
nice. See, that's
Yeah.
where we all want to
We
watch
need
some
a
on
couch
Netflix.
like this.
If we get Netflix.
So dramaturgy insert. Make sure everyone has a pillow and they'll enjoy it better. Or
Oh, I
coffee.
think I
And
definitely
caffeine,
would have
yeah,
fallen
caffeine.
asleep
We need
Yeah.
caffeine.
if I was
Lots
like
of
comfortable
caffeine.
and had a pillow.
Or maybe somebody spraying you with water, like the ushers are
Like a
around,
bad
like,
dog. No, bad dog.
The old man's next
Yeah.
to me. The old man next to me's knees kept bumping into mine, and I was like,
Like,
The old man
because
next
he
to me
just like
slapped
he just
me.
like stepped with it. What?
He didn't mean to.
Oh.
He accidentally
Slapped you?
slapped me.
he
Yeah.
slapped you. I did not know that.
Okay, keep going.
Oh, that's fun. No, he just like I don't know. He wouldn't shut his legs when he sat, so it was just like constantly like in my space like this, and then like he bump and not move.
Oh.
So then I'd
Maybe
have
he
to
was
move.
flirting with you.
Oh.
Maybe
He
he
was doing a
flirting
really
with
bad
you.
job. He was
Um,
doing a really bad job, if he was, and he was sitting next to his wife. So I mean, that's class.
Yes.
I love the set design. I think that was
It
my
was really
favorite
cool.
part.
When I first saw it,
The
I was like,
projections were
The
cool.
projections
I
on the
like
wall.
that.
White box with
It was nice.
projections
The
on the back,
transitions
with the
were-
transitions,
yeah, the
and to
transitions
like
were cool.
define each space, each
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, it was
I thought that was it was
And I'm really
beautiful.
glad
Yeah.
they used those projections during
Yeah.
the scene changes because I would have completely lost and
Yeah.
really would have
It
fell
really
asleep.
helped with the historical period
It
too, because
did,
it was
yeah.
footage from the time period or to simulate the
From
time period.
around that.
Uh-huh.
It was great.
really cool.
And it told the
Loved it.
story. So
Yeah.
that
I
was
have to
great.
admit, when I first like saw it and I sat down and I was like, a dark theater, 4 hours, and the set
And then
is
shot
white.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Fuck.
Yeah.
I am never going to stay awake for this.
Although that was a psych that they were using. It wasn't a
wasn't-
wall and it
it
kept
wasn't.
moving. And I was
Yeah.
like,
It
is
was a
that
little distracting.
is that a wall or are they doing it on purpose?
When
Yeah.
they brought the doors in,
Yeah.
it would shake.
It would shake
the
and just
side by
wave.
side.
Oh, I wasn't paying that much attention.
Just a little bit.
So I was like, But
But
then
the floor the floor scene changes
yeah,
were really
the
cool.
traps
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
traps.
Although
Yeah.
the one thing I have to say, they had an intermission and then they, took the furniture off and it was a bare set. And then they decided not to put furniture on it till literally the show had restarted. And so what was that choice?
I feel like the scene changes were
It's part of the show.
The show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
all
was-
part of the
Like,
transition.
and it was
yeah.
so fast too. It wasn't like a long scene change because they had the lift, so it changed over very quickly.
It also,
and
like-
the projections in the back helped that transition. It wasn't like you were sitting there waiting for the chairs to come on and for the tech. to
It kept you
bring out.
engaged.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I also felt like it moved through time, like because so many of those scene changes were
Time moving.
Time.
Yeah.
They were getting older.
yeah, and they were like hair and makeup changes.
That was
Oh,
so
man.
They had to
fast.
be hair
Oh my
clips,
gosh.
like just
Yeah,
done.
that was
They-
crazy.
Because I mean, she went from
yeah.
total red to
Yeah.
like all white, and I was like,
Yeah.
how the
Right.
hell
Well, I
did
just
you do
assumed
that
they
in
were
5
wigs
seconds?
or
Yeah,
I'm sure
something.
they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's outrageous.
But then after that, we were on our way home to Metro, and it decided to be 20 minutes late.
And then the hockey people were
Oh,
so
yeah.
drunk and loud.
What hockey game was this?
It's
big
like,
game.
we're in the semifinals for the
Where they
Stanley
get a
Cup.
trophy.
Oh.
They must
I don't know.
the Capitals
Capitals and,
must be in there.
somebody yellow.
Oh yeah,
Opposing
some
team was wearing
we
yellow
had. They're very
hoods,
obnoxious,
maybe?
and there
They're
was one
running against the yellow.
extremely obnoxious guy who all of a sudden decided to serenade and then say, "I
I
want to
will-
fuck you." To who we,
We
don't
don't know.
know.
We don't
Tiara,
know who it
I'm
was.
sure it was Tiara.
Yeah.
She was the one at the front of the line. She was the one that's prompted the comment. I
Yeah.
promise.
Oh,
was
okay. We
so-
all know it was me.
It,
okay.
it was. It was.
But now we are finally back, and it is midnight. After midnight.
It is.
Oh my
20
gosh!
after.
But we don't have to do anything.
Yes,
until-
we get
to
sleep in late.
We were so
Yeah.
excited.
Past like 8, man. It's like whoa.
Oh my gosh.
But
Yeah.
Tomorrow's our kind of final day of hardcore stuff, and then
Yeah.
it's just party central.
Tomorrow we have a party. Yeah, tomorrow night is our party.
I'm debating on how many of us are actually go to party or go to bed.
I know. I was thinking about that
that's
too.
true.
Like, that's a chance to go to bed early. Quite
Yeah.
I would go to
honestly.
sleep really early.
I mean, I want to party and get to know all these people, but I'm kind of like,
Well,
that
we don't have to
bed
get
is-
to know
Well, if you
them.
don't
We
end
can
up
just
going,
have a
you might
party.
not.
Free beer and wine. However.
That's
so
my
that's
big
worth
sell.
at
Yeah,
least
okay,
one.
it's free
That's
wine.
my
I gotta
big
go.
deal.
One, maybe two.
Yeah,
I'm trying to see
maybe
because
3.
my boyfriend's coming into town tomorrow night too, so I'm trying to be like.
Hey.
I was asking Heather, I was like, can I bring him? She's like, I don't know. If you need your name badge, probably not. But if it's
Yeah.
just kind of a big party, then
Yeah.
go for it.
Maybe we can photocopy
I
yours.
just-
Because
Yes,
they don't
good.
literally look at the name. I mean,
As long as it's
just
green,
like, hey, well, I got it.
Right.
You know.
But just give
Or
them
see
a.
if there's somebody that's not going to go
green
and we
piece
can
of
borrow
paper.
their name tag.
That's
You'll have
true.
to edit
Yeah,
this
you can do
copy
that.
out so they don't know we're being illegal. The Kennedy Center will
stealing
never
their
hire
free
us
wine.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be surrounded by Secret Service and
We're
bomb
guests,
squad.
Of the
artists.
shiny.
We're
Shiny
artists.
part. Let's get some glitter. We've
It
It
ran into
doesn't look
enough glitter.
shiny on there.
There it goes.
No, there we go.
There you go.
Shiny.
It's kind of like the rainbow.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
done.
I think that's all.
I'm done
This
So-
as well.
I gotta go to
Yeah.
bed.
Good night. See you later.
Night.
Night. Okay. Good night.